Right, so to answer that question about does my program cover hypertonic pelvic floor? Absolutely, yes. So I myself really struggle with having a tight pelvic floor, and I have my entire life. And when I'm actually not exercising, my symptoms, prolapse and pelvic floor tightness, get a lot worse. So I took like a month hiatus from working out because we had RSV and COVID. And I was trying to get my program launched, and I feel like so I'm actually starting from the beginning. I started with level 1 full body the other day, and I'm working through level 2 right now. So I'm kind of along this journey with you if you guys have just started POP Principles. So yes, my program does cover hypertonic pelvic floor in a couple different ways. I'll explain that next. So let's start with the educational material. I discuss in depth the 2 theories that explain why having a hypertonic pelvic floor makes prolapse symptoms worse. So that's the accordion theory by Sarah Duvall, and then the biotensegrity, which is Anna Crowell from the UK. So she's also a pelvic physio. Both of them are. And then we also address all the physical things that could be driving a tight pelvic floor. So your posture, your rib position, your pelvic position, weakness, you're going to really strengthen. That's a huge one for me. If my abs aren't doing the work for me and they're not coordinating well, guess what takes over? My pelvic floor. We talk about a little bit of the fear of letting go and the anxiety of trusting your body. We talk about that in the 4 Ps. It's one of the primary principles, is having this positive outlook towards your body and what this whole process is going to look like for you. I talk a little bit about how scar tissue can affect the pelvic floor as well. I don't have really specific videos on pelvic floor releases, directly pelvic floor releases, but I'm happy to add those to the extras. In the extras right now, there are 2 videos, a glute release and an adductor release. Both of those areas can drive pelvic floor tension. So there's these little extra bits in there for those of you who are hypertonic. We talk about people who are hypertonic because they are hypermobile. So people with EDS or other hypermobility disorders, why that is the way it is, why you feel like you always want to stretch all the time. I talk about that in the exercise portion. It's one of the intro exercise workout videos. And then I'm cueing you throughout all the exercises about your breathing. So when you should inhale, when you should exhale, when you need to let your muscles go, when they should be contracted. And then we end every workout with a full minute of breathing and pelvic floor relaxation. So you're never just going to get up off the mat and carry on with your day. Those of you who've already invested in the program and are working your way through it, if you're struggling at all with the tension, let me know. I can help you kind of work through some of that. And then if there's anything you want me to add to the extras, that part of the program is just going to grow and grow and grow based on what your needs are. If you need me to hash out a particular movement and spend a little bit more time delving into how to do it, we can do that. If you want more stretches, releases, mobility stuff, just let me know, and I'm happy to create something and throw it up there. And for those of you who already have the program, you'll have access to it immediately.